guys, I've decided to do another one of these. Let's see if we can have some fun with people in Florida. This time, let's watch some video.
The sudden closure of two Brevard County daycare centers left parents scrambling to find new schools. Country Beginnings in Palm Bay and Kids Campus in Port St. John closed Monday without warning. Teachers say they haven't been paid in a month. The owner, Christopher Glatz, was arrested a few days later for possession of what police believed to be crystal meth. He was later released on $2,500 bond. Both daycares are situated next to charter schools, although unaffiliated. It wasn't long ago that both...
Okay, so unfortunately, this is something I myself am a bit familiar with. It's pretty sad to see what meth can do to a community, but this is the type of thing that you can see. And so this whole daycare center was just closed down over that, just one guy's problem. And thought this would be a little funnier, but it's not. This is just real. And this is the type of thing that happens in Florida. So let's maybe look at something a bit more humorous. And so this guy, oh yeah, can't forget this guy, broke into his neighbor's house because he wanted sesame seeds for a hamburger bun. And I mean, hey, can you blame the guy? Haven't you ever just, somebody taught you how to make, a really good dish, and it just needs every little bit. And if you don't have that one thing, you just don't feel complete. I mean, don't you think it's worth breaking into someone's house over it? I don't know. This is basically the kind of thing that you might see in Florida. I mean, it's the reason that I'm very hesitant to ever actually, do anything with anyone. Show anybody anything that I have. Definitely don't want to do that because of stuff like this. This one might be interesting. Let's watch the video.
Mail all across the country.
It happened. Investigators say the suspect had been doing this for almost 5 years. That's up until he slipped up. Channel 9's Julie Salamone has more on how the man was able to continue shipping alligators through the mail for so long.
Federal documents detail how wildlife agents said Joseph Krepfitz illegally possessed, sold, and shipped alligators using FedEx and UPS. He's also accused of scamming the shipping companies.
I mean, if you're going to ship alligators, that's a pretty good way to go. It's crazy to me to think that there are UPS drivers with alligators in the back of their trucks just driving around here. And so, yeah, that's pretty much the story. It's just something that people in Florida tend to do. This one is really fun to me. This guy is actually pretty smart, and it's not like we all haven't thought about doing something like this. You push a button, covers your license plate, you go through the toll. Because I can tell you, if I want to drive home, 2 hours both ways, about $8. Actually, I think it comes to $16 at the end of the day, both ways. So it actually is a little over $30 just, to drive home and back. And it's not a good rate. So I completely understand why this guy did what he did. I'd like to know how he did it, to be honest with you. Let's kind of watch this video.
Now, an Orange County man is now facing a felony charge, all in an effort to save $1.25. Here's a guy right here. Troopers say Joshua West used a remote control, keep watching this, to drop that black shield right there, covering his license plate as he went through highway tolls. It was actually pretty ingenious. Too bad it was illegal. Authorities only caught him because a trooper was driving behind.
She's completely right. Too bad it's illegal. Oh, man. I wonder what the cop thought when he saw that. It just must have been priceless. Oh, yeah. So, this one, let's see if we can make this humorous because let's watch the video. If it works, that is. A lot of these videos don't work. I'm going to assume this is one of them. So this lady basically went to CVS Pharmacy.
A woman accused of shoplifting adult products is now out of jail. Here's our first look at Sarah Stark's mugshot. Arrest documents showing on Christmas Day, she went to the CVS on Alberton Road and stole more than $400 worth of moisturizers and Trojan products. She's accused of pulling the items from their boxes and then hiding them in her purse. She's now facing grand theft charges.
I mean, can you really blame her? If you look like that and you finally have a chance, Are you really going to blow that? I mean, I just can't blame her for that. Maybe she was broke, she finally had a chance, and, you know, she just took it. So, can't blame her on that one. I think this one's not quite crazy. Okay, this one, oh man, probably crazy. So this woman basically threw tampons at her husband. I don't know if she's as crazy as he is, because let me put this in quotations from an affidavit. She got mad because he was drunk and damaged the tampons. And I'm talking slowly because I don't think I want to read the rest of it. What he basically did was he defecated on the tampons, and she was not happy about that, so she threw them at him. And look at this guy. Doesn't this just look like a real class act guy? I mean, that's a winner in my book. Gotta love the men of Florida. I gotta say, for him, just to be involved with this, it'd just be very interesting to be a part of that 911 call. I'm glad I'm not a part of anything that had to do with that. And this is my final one for the night. And this is actually something that, you know, a little bit close to home. I'm a younger person, and an 18-year-old woman basically walked into Walmart, grabbed a bunch of alcoholic drinks and chugged them, and then she roped a paramedic on her way out. Condor allegedly grabbed one of the paramedics by the testicles as she was being evacuated. And she also kicked a police officer in the leg. I think the first one was a lot more interesting. They said she was clearly intoxicated. Oh, man. That's a lot. $15,500 bond. Wow. I feel bad for her more than anything. I'm looking at her picture. That's really awful that she found herself in that situation. I don't know. I don't know if this is Florida brand crazy, but I mean, it's definitely Florida brand crazy. This is just terrible. I actually have sympathy for her, and I hope that she can get past it. But I hope you guys enjoy this, and have a good night.